I like OF a lot.
Yeah.
I enjoy posting myself. It's fun. I like talking to fans, but I am stepping back from doing porn. Over the past few months, I've become really unhappy and regretting certain decisions that I've made. There's so many different factors. The first one is my parents. My parents, it took a while for them to be proud of me. They're proud of me now that I'm 24 and I'm financially stable.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
I don't think they like what I do, and that's like hard, not being able to talk to them about like my career.
Yeah. Did they know what you were doing before it kind of blew up? Like when it was just pocket change? No.
My parents didn't know why I moved to LA. They thought I was just gonna model. That's what I told them. I remember getting a text from my mom. She was like, "Skylar, you lied to me. You said you weren't getting into porn, this is not." So that was kind of awkward at first. And my dad and that whole side of the family disowned me.
Do you think there is some sort of post-traumatic stress that is in you from this experience?
Yes, and I think it kicks in mostly when I go out in public, because the stares I get, I feel like people can see through my clothes, and it brings me deep shame. It makes me feel like I lost all right to my privacy, which I did, because I'm one Google search away.
Yeah. And those images you cannot expunge. Yeah. You have no right, even though it is deeply personal to you, you have no right to remove them from anybody's view around the world.
Yeah.
All right, welcome back. What did I tell y'all about the OnlyFans content creators and the adult film stars? I told y'all a long time ago that there are going to be a lot of women out here who can regret as much as they want the things that they've done, the actions that they've taken, and the life that they've lived publicly in the media eye. But unfortunately, there are some things that you cannot take back because the internet is forever. I give to you Exhibit A.
They say smart people learn from other people's mistakes, fools learn from their own. I was very much a fool in most of my decisions.
Even with all the success that you've had, you're an incredible mother now, businesswoman, you're working with Playboy, you still look back on that and you still feel ashamed?
Yeah, I don't like the fact that people can see me naked on the internet or can see those things happening to me. I think that it's gross.
That is crazy that you can build this whole life and you still feel ashamed.
I mean, I'm proud of myself and what I've done, and I wouldn't take anything back.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
However, it's not like I like the idea that people can view that of me. I personally, those videos make me want to throw up. But that is why I keep talking about it and why I'm open to sharing, because if you can just help one person, it really does matter. They say smart people.
Time out. So, and this person that was interviewing her, she tried to prop her up. She's like, even with the business, the incredible businesswoman that you've become, even with the great mother that you are now, that has nothing to do with the fact that at some point that child will grow up and go to school and be around other people who will know that their mother is a former adult industry star who has taken rod after sausage after hot dog, time and time again, into her womb for money. You can't erase that. You can try your damnedest, but you cannot unsuck all of those penises. I'm sorry. It don't work that way. It don't work that way, Lana. It don't. I'm sorry. You can't. You can't take it back. It's too late. And now we got video proof. We got the video proof. So anytime that you want to get high up on your horse, anytime you want to start talking about how you're an incredible businesswoman now, we have the video footage to hold your feet to the fire and say, wait a minute. How did you get here? It's interesting to me how these adult film stars, right? They go off to do other ventures, which is fine. That's totally up to them. You know, that's within their wheelhouse to do. That's within they're allowed to go off and pursue other goals, other careers, etc. However, what you cannot do is expunge your history, especially when we have it shot in 70K. You taking multiple penises down your throat. You can expunge that. You can run as far as you want, but you can't change the fact that you have taken all of these sausages over the years and you did this for money. Some of the most degrading acts that we've ever seen, you were willing to subject yourself to, all for the green dollar. So we don't care about how you are a businesswoman now. We don't care about how you got to where you are now, because we all know, we have the history of how you got here. You got here not off of your own merits and intelligence and your smarts. You got here because people want to interview you because they want to talk to the adult film industry star that jumped into this profession at 19 years old. That's why you're getting interviews. That's why people are paying you to come on the platforms. That's why you even have a name out here at all. It's because people want to talk to the person and ask them, hey, what the fuck were you thinking when you were 19 and you decided to join the adult film industry and get bust down by multiple men on camera? But there's more. I'll let her tell you herself.
One of the worst. Honestly, I feel like I'm in denial sometimes and I can't accept some of the things that I've done. There is one thing that, I tried talking to a therapist about before, something that I had to do for a scene that was really rough for me. Basically, this guy had a bowl and he gagged me until I threw up into it. And then he pissed in the bowl. And during the scene, he asked me to drink it. And I didn't know how to say no. It was one of the most disgusting, foul scenes I ever had to do. And I'm telling a therapist this, and they don't even fucking know what to say to me. Yeah. No one can relate. No one fucking knows what to say about it.
What therapist do you think that you could pay to find a relatable moment in what it is that she just said? She said that in one of her scenes, one of the dudes that was in the scenes forced her to throw up. So he gagged her, he put his fingers down her throat, forced her to throw up into a bowl. Then he proceeded to urinate in that bowl and then have her drink it. What therapist in this world do you think that exists can relate to that? What the fuck do you expect them to say exactly to that? That's not something that's relatable. But you were willing to do this for money, for fame, for the notoriety. You were willing to do that. You didn't have a problem doing this when you were trying to get your name out here, and before you blew up in the media, and before your name was everywhere and known on the tongue and lips of every man across America. You didn't have a problem with that then, but now you got a problem with it. Now you want records expunged from the media, and it's not going to happen. Let's read a little more. I pulled up an article right here. Says former adult film star Lana Rhoades says she wants all of her old videos to be deleted. She don't want that shit out here no more, y'all. She don't want y'all looking at her naked body anymore. She says, I honestly tell people if I could go back, I would give up everything. No, you sure about that? You sure about that? I think she's lying, y'all. I think you're lying. I think that if you told Lana Rhoades, you got to give up the money, you got to give up the fame, you got to give up the notoriety, you got to give back all of the things that you've been able to purchase with said money from this film industry, I think that she would choose the latter. I think she's lying. Put her to the fire. I would love for somebody to put that offer on the table. Hey, we'll erase every single video of you out here in the world. We'll destroy it all. But in turn, you have to give up everything that you've earned and made from the adult film industry and from OnlyFans. Oh, and by the way, Lana Rhoades, this is how I know she's a liar. This is how I know these hoes be lying for no reason. She did all of this. She went on a press tour run, a media run around the world, doing all of this, talking about how she wanted her videos gone because it's weird that people can just pull up videos of her. They can just literally type her name into Google and find out how many sausages that she's taken. She did all of this. And wouldn't you know that Lana Rhoades still has an active OnlyFans going right now. Right now. You're a fucking liar. You're a liar. But let's read. Lana Rhoades has opened up about why she probably would have deleted all of her adult film videos by now if she could. The 27-year-old from Chicago entered into the adult film industry at the age of 19. Not even a year later, Rhoades, real name Amara Maple, left in pursuit of another career. However, her old adult film videos still remain on the internet for all to see. By the way, she is not 19 or 20 any longer. I believe she's now 27 or something like that. So she's seasoned, okay? In an interview with Too Hot to Handle, star YouTuber, on a podcast in June 2021, Rhoades explained that she moved to Los Angeles when she was 19 years old. She was flown there to shoot adult film by an agent and was in the industry for 8 months and on and off. In 4-month increments, she tells Jowsey. However, she then met a YouTuber and her eyes were open to the world of influencing. The person she met making $15,000 to post a picture with a Jeep on their Instagram. Well, here's the problem with that, though. You were putting yourself up next to a person who was making $15,000 for a picture, and you think, "Oh, I could do that. I could have did that instead of busting my cheeks open." No, you couldn't have. Do you know how many 19-year-olds there are in Los Angeles running around with a nice body and a pretty face? You wouldn't have been the only one. Let's face the facts, y'all. Lana Rhoades would even be known to us at all if she had not participated in the adult film industry. There is nothing remarkable about Lana Rhoades. There's nothing that sets her apart from any other pretty white chick in Los Angeles. And if we being real, there's a ton of chicks that's better than her walking around, running around in Los Angeles. Lana Rhoades would have been a regular 6 in Los Angeles running around with everybody else. So no, nobody was paying you especially at the age of 19, $15,000 to post up a picture with a Jeep on Instagram. Nobody was paying you that money. The only reason they pay you that now is because we all know who you are. So it's intriguing to bring you on because we know and advertisers know you have a recognizable face. Your face is your brand. Your brand is your face. Your brand is what it is that you've done in the adult film industry over the course of what they say a year. Now, if she was only in the adult film industry for a year, she must have been putting out that work because Lana Rhoades got videos everywhere. Don't ask me how I know. Anyway, let's read some more. Says, and I was like, wow, I get paid $1,200 to do this disgusting sex scene? Why the fuck am I doing this? Rhoades says. And then she decided to leave the industry. But what does she think of her old videos she's left behind? In growing her own Instagram and carving out a career as an influencer, isn't that what they all do? They're all influencers and entrepreneurs. Anyway, in carving out her own career as an influencer, unfortunately, that also led to Rhoades becoming number one on Number one on Pornhub, y'all. It became hard for her to fully escape her previous job role. Yeah, no shit. Surprise, surprise. And the Russian traffic from her Instagram over to Pornhub didn't even financially benefit her either. Rose explains, so Pornhub, a lot of the videos I have no rights over or otherwise, I probably would have deleted them all by now. Oh, okay. Okay. Now it's all making sense. Now it makes sense. See, she's not mad that the videos exist, y'all. She's not embarrassed that the videos of her exist like she says she is, right? She's not embarrassed over being ran through by salt and having sausage parties day in and day out while she was in the industry. That's not the part that she's upset or mad about or even embarrassed about. She's mad that she doesn't have any equity with the content that she's put out. She's mad that she's not a shareholder. Y'all, she's mad that she cannot share in any of the revenue that those videos have made and are still making over on Pornhub right now. That's the real issue. Okay, that explains it all. That explains it all. Like I said, hoes be lying. After being asked whether she regrets taking part in videos, Rose resolves, I do. I honestly tell people if I could go back, I would give up everything to have my dignity and respect back. And for people to not be able to see me in that way, no, it's too late for that. It's much too late for that. We done seen you in that way and every other way. It's way too late. And it's not the first time Rose has negatively spoken out about her experiences in the adult film industry. In 2022, she slammed the adult film industry as 100% fake and accused those within it as treating actors like circus acts. Well, I mean, that's what you are, though. That's what you are in that industry. You're looked at as a circus act. You are looked at as you're definitely looked at as something that is someone who is disposable. Do you know how many 19-year-olds are coming through the adult film industry? Again, you are not an anomaly. You are not one of one. You are not one of one. You built your name off of this. You built your brand off of this. Let's keep this shit all the way 1,000. You built your entire name and brand off of this. Who you are today is a result of who you were back then and the name that you made for yourself while you was being recorded, busting it down for niggas. So what have we learned here today? What have we learned here today? Fathers, do everything you can to keep your daughters away from this bullshit. It's not worth it. They think that it is, that they can make some quick money. It's just sex, is what they used to say. But people and young women and young ladies are finding out now that it's not just sex. It's not just meaningless work that you're doing, allowing someone to record you and then plaster those videos online and in media, because once it's there, it is there forever. You cannot take it back. You cannot undo. As much as you would like to expunge all of that material, it's never going anywhere. We will be able to look at you when you're long gone, and your kids have kids. And then those kids have kids and they wonder what their great grandma Rose was like. Somebody gonna be like, well, I can show you what she was like. That hoe sucked a mean one. Those be the facts, y'all. I'm just here to present them to you. Anyway, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Later.